Okay, now let's listen to the Amplifier. We're going to be listening to excerpts from the recording Chasing the Dragon by Mike Valentine. And we'll start out with the dueling mandolins. So what I heard in listening to that recording was a lot of layers of textures of all the different instruments, particularly the plucked sounds of the mandolins had the kind of woody resonance of the body of the instruments, and I could actually have a sense of the strings actually being pulled by the musicians. And of course the space of the entire room added just tremendous amount of resonance, and the decay in the sound was very realistic and dynamic sounding to me, that enhanced the whole perception and involvement with their musicians' performance. Now let's listen to Bach Cello Suite No. 1, something I've always performed on the bassoon, but in this case we'll hear the original cello. Wasn't that a great performance by Justin Pearson of Bach? It makes me envious that the cello can have those harmonic glissandos and arpeggios going through the melodic lines, so that the low notes are laying a foundation and actually making the appearance of almost like a chord. Of course, a piano you can strike all the notes at the same time, where the string has a sweep across the bow across the bridge, and as a bassoonist I can only go up and down the notes. So what I heard in his playing was a lot of majesty and space and clarity. You could actually have a sense on this recording's delivery of the rosin and those horsehair threads on the bow going across the strings of the cello. And that's a very difficult challenge to accomplish on the recording engineering, and especially at home on a quality system. And now let's wrap this up with some great female vocals from Ann Bisson from her CD Tales from the Treetops.
I live in a tree house. I can see the world from up here. I live in a tree house. I am safe from the world way up here. I let the birds fly through my walls. I live in a tree house. My friends come play with me. I live in a tree house. I am 4 years old. Well, almost. When I'm alone in my little home, I feel so good, I'm warm and dry. When I cook for my bestest friends, cookies of sand made from my hands. I live in a tree house. I can see the sky all around me. I live in a tree house, and the sky is pink, and the sky is blue. I live in a tree house.
Wow, how nice. Such a beautiful voice, just floating in space here in three-dimensional reality recreated here. And just loved hearing Ann's quality along with all that nice accompaniment and her rhythm section. Just a really a pleasure to hear. Okay, and now let's move on to the conclusion in part 3.